Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
Yo, what up, Brock Work? Yo, what's good, man? Shout out to the Nets fans. We in the building already. Shout out to Brock Work. Y'all know who it is. It's Bigfanbreezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. This is Bigfanbreezytv. I do that. I call it Bigfanbreezytv. I post a Bigfanbreezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog just to kind of broaden the demographic. I've been telling the fans that I've been changing the page landscape. So we can talk about more things than just the Nets. Anything basketball related or whatever you're a fan of. Brock Work might be a fan of something I never talked about. We could talk about it. Shout out to Brock Work. He always in the chat. He never pulled up on a panel, but he's more than welcome. That's my guy. Nets fans is the best fans. And yeah, man, how y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing today? In recent news, I'll start with what Giannis said, because I think what Giannis said is very interesting. He basically said, I ain't guaranteed to stay with the Bucks. I'm gonna go the best place I could win. That is a bold statement from a player. And it's not surprising because the coach just changed. Now, think about it. I want you to think about this. He won already. He won a championship already. And I'm not doing all of this to try to segue into why he should come to the Brooklyn Nets. I don't want him to come to the Brooklyn Nets because of the championship he got. He had to go through the Brooklyn Nets when we had one of our best chances to win the championship. I don't like the karma of him being on the Brooklyn Nets because of our history with Giannis. But he's a great player. But my point is the coach is gone. And anytime the coach is not on the same page with the superstar player or the franchise player, that franchise player or the coach gotta go. You see it with Trae Young and the coaches in Atlanta. I thought Nate McMillan was a good coach. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Shout to Ron C. He said, yeah, Giannis gone. Sounds like he checked out for real. Yo, that's what I mean. And I don't think that he's satisfied with just getting one championship. He's another one who mentor was none other than Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is somebody who wants to aspire to be the best ever. The best that did it. When you talk about the best that did it, he want his name heard. And I think Giannis is on that same kind of mentality, where he wants to continue to compete, especially in his prime years. Giannis in his late 20s, early 30s. I don't know if he's ending his career as a Buck. I don't. I am not sure he retires as a Milwaukee Buck. Yes, they drafted him, and yes, they went through changes, but for the most part, they invested in Giannis. Before Giannis won a championship for the Milwaukee Bucks, he was there for like 8 seasons. Bro, he committed to staying if they all on the same page and winning. And with the new coach not being there, I think they trying to, maybe step back a year and say, well, maybe we could compete this year, but we won't win it. And if that's how they feel, I think Giannis went out. Listen, man, there's a lot of stuff going on, and we're going to get to it. So in the trade scenario for Giannis, Brock Work, you're on seat. Where y'all got Giannis going? What's a good trade for Giannis? Kumpo. Oh, I gotta know how to pronounce his name, especially if I'm doing basketball seriously. I gotta know how to pronounce these players' names. I just call him Giannis because his last name is hard to pronounce. But I promise you guys, I will learn how to say his last name. Shout to him. And I don't do it because I'm not that guy to try to make fun of people's names and shit like that. That's not really what I do. Oh shit, Brockwork says Sand Lake. This is definitely. Yo, listen, man. You too, Ron C. I don't know if I ever heard you on the panel. You more than welcome on the panel. I want y'all to know that y'all welcome here. You know, y'all always show love from the chat. But I also want you to know, you know what I mean? Pull up if you want. Ron C says, interesting. I think Houston won't hesitate to give up all the goods for real. Yeah. Ooh, Sengun on Milwaukee. Giannis with Ime. Oh, yo, Ron C, you might be on to some. Shout out to Ron C, man. I'm gonna leave this comment up there. Yo, try to find a trade scenario with with Giannis and Houston, because you know Sengun gotta go. They're gonna need a big man, and he a young big man too. And you know Giannis a big man, and Milwaukee system is kind of ran around Giannis, and that's their system of how they win and score the ball. I don't know if Sengun is a better on either side of the ball. I think Giannis just a better player in this Sagoon right now. Yo, what up, Brock Work?
How you, man? How you, bro? My first day had to take a day off. I feel I hop on with you, brother. How you doing?
Yo, man, I appreciate you. You always in the comment having dope stuff to say in the chat. You know, that's big. You know what I mean? Great. And it's a big part of the show. As you know, I celebrate the fans of this show. I'll be fans of y'all sometime, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the comments help the show, and you always be showing love to the show, always throwing the black and white. You know what I'm saying, in the chat. I appreciate that.
No doubt, I'm a Nets fan, so you know what it is. Like I like your content and stuff. And you know, I was working at nights, and you like get me past my night. Some nights, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, I definitely dig the content, bro.
Nah, I
Big Nets
appreciate it.
fan.
That's what's up. So talk to me, man. When did you become a Nets fan?
Now I've been a Nets fan for a while, man. Like years ago, like I was a tri-state area fan, but you can't say that when you deal with the record versus Barkley. But yeah, I like Knicks and the Nets. You know what I'm saying? I've always been like a big fan. My grandfather used to take me to both of the games or whatever. When I stopped liking the Knicks after like the Isaiah Thomas era.
Oh,
They were just
wow.
making like the weirdest situations, and like I always stuck with the Nets because the Nets seemed like they would try, but they wouldn't like overdo it, like the Antonio McDyess deals. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle used to work for the Wiz back in the day, and
He used to work for the who?
The Wiz. He was like a foreman at the Wiz, and like their warehouse was in Jersey, and Cablevision and the Knicks organization owned it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And that Antonio McDyess deal caved in. My uncle lost his job. I know that sounds crazy to even, but yeah, ever since then, I was like, man, I ain't messing with them guys. And I haven't been a Knicks fan really since. That's a fact, though. They shut down whole Wiz because they own Wiz. They own the Wiz and Cablevision at the time. A lot of people don't remember none of that because the Antonio McDyess deal.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Damn. How about that? And I remember he got the bag coming to the Knicks too, but I ain't know it took jobs away. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, definitely took jobs away, man. My uncle was a foreman for like years at the Wiz, bro.
That's wild. But yo, before that though, you said that your grandfather took you to your first game. Talk to me about that, man. Talk to me about your grandfather taking you to your first Nets and Knicks game, whatever you could remember. You know, yo, shout out to you, Barry.
Yeah,
I see you.
My grandfather stuff. He always had friends, work security and stuff. Get like little tickets. You'll get tickets from because my uncle worked for the Wiz. My grandfather used to take us. You know, horrible seats, but we still used to go. I went to a few games at the Coliseum to watch the Nets play.
Okay.
Years ago, but I used to love Kenny Anderson. I used to love them, like his handles, the way he used to go to the hole, like you know what I'm saying. It was real explosive to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me a real big Nets fan. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The fact that they had Kenny Anderson, Derek Coleman. People don't remember them days, but
we had got them like in the draft. I remember them, but that's what I'm saying. Like I wasn't considered. How you say? Now that I think about it, and I say I like all these different teams, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I never knew a team's roster from the first player to the last player on the roster. I never knew that, except the Nets. But I said that to say I did like certain players. And I'm from Brooklyn, so it's when Kenny Anderson came out. When he got drafted to the Nets, bro, his handles was amazing. I remember him being my favorite player because of his handles. Now, the significance of me
Yeah.
saying this is you can get this if you're from New York or the tri-state area. Your handle was everything in the park. If you had a handle, you know how to
Definitely.
cross over, you know what I'm
Exactly. I
saying?
was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, so
Heck
like
yeah.
growing up to see they doing that in the NBA, that was different because you know in the NBA they wasn't playing like street ball with the crossovers and
Exactly.
all of that
Yep.
stuff like that. And Kenny Anderson was one of the first ones that was putting in
Getting the
that
game to
work.
show you.
Yeah,
Him,
he's
Rod
bringing
Strickland.
Raw Strickland too. Raw Strickland too. But Kenny Anderson, like he made you look at the Nets differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Nets
Yeah.
got Kenny Anderson and
You
he was
wanted to watch
hooping.
it.
Yeah,
And it
hell
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
watching the street game. You
That's
see
a
this
fact.
little guy going to the hole. He's from New York City. He going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was a big Nets fan. They always had the
Yo,
flashy point guard, in my opinion.
yeah, like let's talk about it. Who you think had the better career for the Nets? Kenny Anderson or Kyrie Irving?
Woo, Kenny Anderson.
Okay, okay. Let's see,
I
let's
mean, I
see.
like Kyrie. Kyrie, my favorite player. To keep it
Yeah,
100, like through all this, Kyrie, my favorite player in the world, other than Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
Kyrie Irving was it was a short stint. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I wanted so much for him. He did some great stuff. Like he did more, I think, than Kenny Anderson as far as scoring than Kenny
We're
Anderson
gonna
did his whole
see.
career in New York
Yeah, but you gotta
for the
realize
Nets. I'm
scoring
not
was
gonna lie.
different back then. You was like they didn't
Yeah,
have
it
they
was more
got
of a
just
team
more
game.
higher scorers now because they score more points now in the
Hmm.
NBA. So I don't look at it like I mean I do. I get what you're saying, but I just want to talk about it because I think it's an interesting conversation. Now, when you
Most definitely.
look at Kyrie when y'all want to look all right, I could tell y'all, but I kind of want y'all to see what I see. I want y'all to look at just so y'all could get a picture and I really want to see now off starters from what I seen. I'm gonna say Kenny Anderson immediately, but now let me not jump the gun. That's why we here. Let's see what it actually is. Now this is Kenny Anderson's stats. He came in the league when he was 19. I mean, sorry, in 1991-92 season. You know when he was drafted. I believe he was the number 1 pick. Let me check. Round 1, second pick. Pardon, second pick. Okay. So that first season, he averaged 77 points. He didn't do much, and I think I read that he was behind Mookie Blaylock or something like that,
Yeah.
and that's why he didn't get a lot of minutes. And I remember Mookie Blaylock for the Nets too. He used to hoop too. Blaylock was nice.
Oh yeah. Blaylock,
Yeah, man.
he had defense and he could shoot the three.
Yeah, man. I remember when he went to Atlanta after that. And he was nice on Atlanta too, but I was mad he got traded. But when we got Kenny Anderson, I wasn't that mad. I was like, all right, that shit, we
Kenny,
good. We
yeah.
got Kenny Anderson, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like, the Nets always tried to get a good point guard, you know what I mean? Guard play
Yeah.
is
He
real
got
important,
lucky.
man. Real important. All right, so you got Kenny Anderson making a big jump from rookie season to sophomore season. He averaged almost 10 points more that next season. You feel what I'm saying? He only had because that's because his attempts doubled. You know what I mean? He went from 7 to 15 and from season to season, and he just was a real good player for the Nets. Played 55 out of 55 games. Then the next season it was 82 out of 82. I think he was an all-star that season. Bro, he was hooping, bro. 38
Yeah.
minutes a game, 18. Damn. All right, so
They
let's
played a
look at
good
it.
team. They played a good team game, man. Like, him having
Mhm.
Derek Coleman to go to, and
Mhm.
him showing like how New York basketball looked. Like New York
Right.
point guards had a certain style. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They had this
Yeah.
flashy, like, and you can like make that translate in the NBA game on TV. It was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think just that pick and roll, that 18-footer that DC had, being able to stretch the floor, being able to, be one of the big men that could pump fake and get to the basket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I think that's one of the best things about a big man. And I think that's the only thing that Clax needs to do to work on his game. When I think about DC and Clax, I think about how DC had that pump fake where he could get to the basket because you had to respect it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And he would get to the basket off that pump fake. You know what I mean? He was really good at that.
You know who remind me of him a little bit? To
Cool.
be honest with you, and I'm not the big Knicks fan. Randall. But Randall not as smart as he is. Randall is he's not as smart as Derek Coleman, but I can see him being like a Derek Coleman type player.
Okay. Okay. Yo, man, pull up to the. Oh, you be pulling up to the KVA who run the city the podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely see you there. Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, man, listen, we joke, and like I said, I say, when you really learn the history of the franchises, it's like, damn, it's kind of hard to be a fan of both teams. So I always tease fans who are both teams, but I respect it, especially a story like that where your grandfather taking you to the Knicks and the Nets games, like that
Yeah.
just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's culture. You know what I mean? Like some people became fans like that. You because your family, some family, took you to the game. Family took you
Oh
to the
yeah.
game. So I think
Yeah,
that's
my,
dope.
my grandfather ended up still being a Knicks fan though, but like me, I gravitated because of like I said, Kenny Anderson and them handles, man. Like and the white can't forget this guy's name, man. Petrovic, right?
Yeah,
Sergeant
Petrovic. Yeah.
Petrovic, yeah.
Mhm.
Like he was supposed to be the next bird until tragically, to his
Yeah,
demise or whatever. But yeah, that's
yeah,
what made me a big fan. But that Giannis conversation you was having was pretty interesting, man.
yeah. We could
I
get to it.
honestly think that the he can actually become a Nick. I'm not a Nick, a Nets. I
I
think we
don't
can
like. I
actually
don't.
get him
I
if
don't
we
like the
play.
idea. Go ahead, but tell me why. I already said why I don't like the idea, but tell me why you think he'll become a Nets player.
I mean, I think so because if we got a solid core, I think most superstars is looking for a solid foundation on the team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When you got guys like Mikal Bridges that can possibly be a number one, but you know for sure he's a great number two. And you got people like Cam Johnson, you got Nick Claxton that's coming up. Like I feel like other superstars see that. They want to see how that gel together. When you can get a solid foundation team, you know what I'm saying? Like that's easy to go to because you don't really need other superstars. You just need really good supporting cast. I think the Nets could be that. Like I believe in Mikal Bridges. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not 100% sold on him becoming a superstar, and that's what he got to show us this season. Like I see what he could do. I watched all the FIBA games that I could watch in the morning.
Yeah.
He just shy away from the spotlight sometimes. Like he got to be more commanding of the ball.
I think no. I mean, that being said, he did say that's something that he want to get into, but at the end of the day, that's not his style of play. I like Mikal Bridges leading this team. I don't really like the karma of having somebody like Giannis who won the championship. It's just like when you know the history, I shy away from it because this isn't the first time with the Bucks and the Nets. Lou Alcindor or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was supposed to get drafted by the Nets in the ABA and wind
Yeah,
up going to the Milwaukee Bucks. And after that, he went to the Lakers. Now I'm saying that to say that that was bad. They even wrote a whole book about it. I think it's called I forgot the name of the book, but they made a book about it and they spoke on it. And I read it. I read some of it in the book that I'm reading now.
yeah.
The history of the Nets from Teaneck to Brooklyn. But that being said, with that history and with Giannis getting the first championship he had to beat one of our best teams when we had KD and Kyrie. And Kyrie got hurt that season. I don't want him on the team because of that. That
I
I'm
think our
not got
karma of
no
having
knocks
them
on
guys though
Giannis
as well.
game. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I
it's a
get
karma of us having those three guys, those superstars like that, and how we got them. I think that's probably our karma of not winning. I really wanted them to win, but I think the fact like that getting James Harden was like overkill. All right, we got KD. We hope KD off his injury. You know what I'm saying? We got Kyrie Irving, but then we just had to get James Harden. Honestly,
Nah,
Dinwiddie
I
would have did
disagree
just as
with that.
well. We should have just
Yeah,
kept our core like we had. We had those
yeah.
two. I think we would have seen the championship a lot easier. We gave
Hmm.
up something crazy. I think that's what messed us up.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think a lot of the fan base feel like that.
To have a
And
guy like Giannis, my bad.
nah. I'm saying if we would have had Nick Claxton playing like how he is now, and Jared Allen playing the way he was, the very next season he was an All Star. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if he was hooping like that, and Clax is hooping like the way he is, like I really think Clax is a good defender. And I'm hearing that Clax is quote unquote getting some glaze. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the Players' Choice. I heard Mars say something good about the Brooklyn Nets. He said something but besides that, it don't be much, man. It be me pushing what the Brooklyn Nets do. You know, we underdogs right now. You know what I'm saying? We getting overlooked. You know what I mean? I don't like it much. I don't. And they asking me, huh?
I like it. I like that we underdogs now because I feel like it pushes.
Yeah. Talking to me, I'm listening to you, bro.
The expectation of us, like in a championship, you know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to have it. I think we work better as underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Because when we came from underdog and started winning, everybody started noticing the Nets. That's what drew people like Irvin and KD to want to come here. You know what I'm saying? I think as soon as we threw the champion stuff, we just went for the first superstars. We could have turned them down and got some better superstars. I think Giannis will be a dope superstar because he's not ego driven. You know what I'm saying? It's like he'll be perfect for New York. And I would rather have him as a Net than letting him go to the Knicks to keep it real. Because he's like the perfect superstar. You know what I'm saying? He's easily marketed. You know what I'm saying? He's not selfish. He plays defense. That's where his game start from. I would go for Giannis. You know what I'm saying? That would be like my pick to have a superstar. If we could have did everything over, I would rather us had our core players and try to really push hard for Giannis next season.
You saying next season, not this season, though?
Yeah. No, because next season is when he's a free agent.
Okay, next season. You saying next season? Shout out Iceman. Go ahead. Brockwork. Because we gonna get into this because I'm gonna tell you I disagree for one, but I want you to continue. Iceman, what you got on this? He got Giannis coming to the Nets next season. How you feel about it? You there, Iceman? Shout to Iceman, but Brockwork.
All right.
Oh, you there?
Yeah. It broke up. Yeah, it broke up for a little. Yo, I just saw that video you was talking about Giannis. Bro. I think I wouldn't be surprised, like, since Toronto likes, since the GM is African and he likes to bring his African players over there. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes over there. Or I just seen on Twitter, and I'm saying that the Warriors, bro, they might jump in on that. Huh?
Okay,
that's crazy.
On that, trying to get Giannis.
Yeah, bro. Like if they backdoor Draymond and trade him for him, that'll be crazy right there, bro.
Okay,
but that's just a speculation.
The Bucks is not taking Draymond. Hell no.
Word, they'll send him somewhere. I mean, unless they give him. Golden State don't got draft picks like that, right?
I don't know, but I agree with Barry. I don't think Golden State interested, but I do think that Houston will be a good look for Giannis.
Yeah, that's
a good look. But he said he's trying to win now. Like, if he's trying to win now, is him going to Houston smart? Is that a good for his career?
That's an
interesting he had that thing. Hold on. Remember he had that thing where him and Harden didn't speak and like they weren't cool and they really didn't like each other. So if Giannis out of spite, out of being petty, he go there and win a championship in Houston, he really had an up on Harden. That's crazy. But would he do that? But the difference between all of this, I think at the end of it, he stays because he got all his brothers on that team. For real.
Yeah.
So no matter how much
it's like make him happy.
He not going to leave. I don't think he want to leave his brothers like nobody else. Like Drew Holiday got a brother in the league, but they ain't on the same team. I think Chris Murray. I think it's a rookie.
Bro, his brother's the ass.
Keegan Murray. But no, I'm just saying they not on the same team. There's players who got brothers in the league, but they're not on the same team. But the Milwaukee Bucks.
So you think that's gonna make? You think that's gonna make him stay?
Huh?
You think that's gonna make him stay? Bro, he said on an interview, say if this team's not trying to win, I'm out.
Yo, son,
he got his brothers there. You think he gonna leave his brothers though, Barry?
Bro, he's trying to win a championship. And you talking about brothers? I think wherever he goes, bro, big market because the Bucks is a small market. He know he need a big market.
I think he'll leave. Yeah,
I think he's gone, bro. He don't want to live in Milwaukee no more.
They not little brothers. They can handle it. They can handle themselves. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm saying that's what the Milwaukee Bucks what Milwaukee did for Giannis. Like they say, all right, we really want you to stay. He like, all right, get my brother on the team. What happens to Giannis' brothers if they ain't on his team?
Bro, didn't they cut his brother?
Yeah, or they in the G League? What happens?
Yeah, the G League.
He's gonna
They
be
in
a
the
luggage
G-League.
carrier. That's what he's gonna be.
Yeah, bro.
What up,
Bro.
so Greasy with the fire logo?
Yeah,
Oh, shit. Yo,
Yep, that logo fire for real.
it's good. Good looking.
yo, bro. But Giannis, bro. Once he had that taste of that championship, bro, he wants
Yeah.
no parts
He
of
wants-
losing, none. Like he
Yeah, he
doesn't
wants
want
to-
that stain on him. Like
Yeah, he wants another.
not even fifth seed, bro. So it's like the next big opportunity. He's the type of dude to say, "Yo, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm out of here, bro. I don't even want to taste losing anymore." You understand?
Yeah.
So
We going for
Shout-
legend for his legacy at this point.
Hold on, Lake Bremen said, "Breezy, you talking about his brothers like they conjoin triples? he will be alright." I agree with you, bro. Yeah, but
I don't think
hold on.
that guy leaving.
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't think it?
I don't think
No,
leaving.
he's gone, bro. All right, you gonna see.
It's the same
yeah, he
thing.
probably don't like
It's
that coach.
it's like throwing a shot at your teammates, bro. It sounds like he just want niggas to step up.
Okay.
No, bro, he's gone, bro.
That's another way to look at it. I hear
It's
that.
just, it
Bro,
just
you gotta
sound like, that's
understand,
what it
Brooke
sound
Lopez
like.
is getting older, and Middleton is getting older.
Because that don't mean nothing. At
What
the
you
same
mean,
time,
bro?
that don't mean nothing, bro. They all Milton
Bro, you
is-
know how superstar is
He's
when they
only
don't want,
30 years old, bro. You still in your prime in your 30s. What are you
That's a
talking
fact.
about?
That's a fact.
bro.
You just be
Trust me,
talking
bro. Those
sometimes,
players
bro.
is not cutting it no more.
Bro, Middleton still was one of their best scorers in the playoffs. What are you talking about?
You know what
Last year.
happened though, bro?
And that's
That-
off.
That was 2 years ago, bro.
That's off the injury.
Yo, I think that elimination from the playoffs left a bad taste in his mouth, bro.
I just think losing twice, it just fucked with him. Like it would fuck with anybody.
Yeah, and the new coach. Fact, I want to say we should factor in that the coaches that too. So what I'm saying is maybe that's not even a shot at the teammates. Maybe it's a shot at the
That's
coach.
a shot at teammates, bro. Specifically what he said. Like if I'm coming in here on time and I'm working out and I'm doing all these things, and if I see my teammates ain't doing it, why should I do it?
So you feel like he feel like, yo, Middleton, you know what I mean? He living life like he's living his life like it's golden. Like, yo, you think it's over? It ain't over?
I can't say Middleton because last year Middleton came back injured and still gave them some good numbers. And it's hard coming back. And
They've been riding with each other for the whole time, bro.
Yeah, man.
Maybe that could change, like a trade Middleton for another star, but I don't see him leaving, bro. I
They
really
weren't
don't.
supposed to lose in Miami.
They don't.
But a fucked up with being injured, coming back off the injury, bro, that's hard, bro.
I think they could have beat him without Giannis though. It was just Jimmy Butler, really.
But you gotta remember, if you got Middleton coming back off an injury and didn't Drew Holiday, like right before the playoffs, Drew Holiday came back off injury. They dealt with a lot of injuries last year, bro.
Nah, I agree. I definitely agree with that.
Yo, I agree with your opinion, but it would have made sense. Like your opinion makes sense, but if he would have did this like at the end of the playoffs and said this like in July, he's probably still hurt. But this man, he's probably been thinking about this. For him to go out there and say this, he's probably doing the math. Like, this dude is getting old. This coach ain't this. So for him to say that, it's probably like, yo, he already made his mind up. Like, yo,
and he don't want to live in Milwaukee, bro.
Yeah, but
it's time, bro. You understand?
He's still
like, if it was
right
on
leverage,
after the
you gotta
playoffs,
create leverage.
Yeah,
he's still young to himself, and you gotta remember he did some shit like this too before he signed his contract. They thought he was gonna leave.
And with the most money, you create leverage.
You gotta create leverage.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen,
but
man.
I think Giannis supposed to go to a bigger market.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
He's probably gonna go to the Knicks or some shit like that.
But you just have some players that's loyal. Like right now, right? Giannis.
You said that. We said about Dame. You want to leave right now?
But Dame changed his loyal. He put his loyal card back in. That's different. That's a difference when you win a ring and you don't. It's different.
Dame Lillard is just comfortable.
And you cannot compare Dame. You can't compare him to no Giannis, bro. He's a good scorer, but he's not Giannis.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I'm tired of Dame, man. He need to just take any team.
I let that
I
out the
love to
window
see
already.
him though. I love to see him I like the international players. A lot of international players stay with the team that they came in the league, and they don't get traded too much. Like you got Tony Parker, you got Manu Ginobili, you got Dirk Nowitzki, you got a lot of international players that were good, that won rings, that either they had to be forced out or they stayed. And I think Giannis
That's that international mentality. Like they taking advantage
loyal.
of, you know what I'm saying? The
and they get the most money
opportunity. They
staying with the
grateful
team you
for
was
that.
drafted to.
Yeah. It's like, yo, y'all brought me in from another country, so I'm gonna stay with y'all. You understand?
Exactly.
So,
You feel me? Like you gotta remember when Giannis came in the NBA, he I looked at his story. Them niggas ain't know what they was doing. Them niggas ain't know how to dribble a basketball.
Yeah, that's crazy. I seen that story too. He was playing with no shoes on.
Right?
Yeah, but that be passion, man.
I be tripping.
Yo, man.
Giannis gets traded and B gets traded, bro. They both getting traded. Not for each other, but I just want that to happen so the East can get loose.
I don't know, man. Coaching changes mean a lot. It's not a lot of times teams got championship success after they get a coach that first season. It was impressive what Ime did, but that's a hard act to follow. You know, that's a hard act to follow.
I like Ime, but I think he got lucky, bro. He's a good coach. I'm not gonna say he's not a good coach, but I'm saying he had a hell of a team when he played. Shot easily the other dude to slip right in and did almost the same thing, straight to the finals. Ime a good coach, but he ain't do much.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That ain't the same thing. And I agree with you. Jalen Brunson and Jason Tatum, they've been a core duo for a long time. And Marcus Smart, that being said, because he definitely was part of that. But I said that to say, listen, he did walk into a good situation, but I ain't gonna lie. I think he put structure to the talent. You know what I mean? So I do credit Ime and what he did in Boston. You know what I mean? I just think that pace for him starting that season the way he did, that pace, if he would have stayed, I think they would have been championship bound. And like I said, they regressed. It's not my opinion; it's a fact. They went to the finals, and then they went to the conference finals. And I said they going to the second round this season. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I don't think Boston comes out on top next season. I don't got them being Eastern Conference Championship.
I don't see it either. I don't even think Porzingis gonna be healthy halfway through the season. He already hurt.
And these games, these standings mean a lot, and these matchups mean a lot too. And if you play at home, it mean a lot. Like when you look at the teams that's 1 through 4, the best teams in the NBA, they more times than not got better home records than anything. You know what I mean? Like they don't lose at home. Like even if they good on the road, they great at home. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I want from the Brooklyn Nets. I want us to be great at home. You know? I want us
we
to
could beat the teams that we're supposed to beat. I think we'd be in great shape.
Yo, man. I know I bring this up always, bro, but this Dinwiddie stuff irks me, bro. I still feel as long as he's there, bro. Just like Barry feel about Ben Simmons, like that's how I feel about Dinwiddie, bro. Like,
but his contract was up, and I don't think they would sign him to nothing crazy.
Who that? Is that a Nets fan talking about Dinwiddie?
Yeah, bro.
I say
I've been the Nets fan for the longest, bro. It's just, bro. He could come off the bench, bro. But
I say that. Don't go out there and say he a bad player because he's not, bro.
bro, his IQ.
I just say
his IQ
he hold the ball too long. He has a great IQ.
Hey, yo.
He shouldn't be a sole ball handler.
Nah, bro. Once he involves his ego into his play, bro, it messes up for everybody. You understand? There's possessions he's not supposed to be taking shots. They're supposed to be going to other players. And it's like
I can understand that if you averaging 10 plus assists and you take a shot, what's the problem?
When he got he's taking is not good, bro.
When he got to us, you got to understand what they asking him to be, though. He was never a point guard.
Not.
Always
they
been
got
a
him holding sole ball handler.
That's
the
why
thing,
they
bro.
got D'Lo. That's why they had got D'Lo, because they did not want him as the point guard.
Well, they should give somebody else that responsibility, because giving him that responsibility
He
is a
was
no-go.
if you look at it though, before Ben Simmons went down, he was point guard. That's what that was.
And
That's
he was
what it was
throwing love
supposed
to
to be.
fucking fans.
You said what?
He was throwing love to fans, bro.
What you mean? Oh, Dinwiddie?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, those misreads, bro. Just like I seen KD almost get crossed, almost get his neck broke by Jason Tatum.
Nah, they threw that team together real quick. Them boys had to learn how to play with each other and all that in the heat of the moment.
Word, like, come on, bro. Like, I seen KD out there couldn't even play
Don't
defense.
say that. I saw Mikel on his.
But he still
bro.
always has a higher defensive rating than KD every season.
What? Oh my God, this dude.
Yo, all
He's
I'm
a better
saying, if
defensive player than KD.
All I know is with this new rule,
Let me
KD better
ask you
play
this,
some
Barry.
games.
Let me ask you this.
Here you go again with this shit.
Why KD never guard the best player on the court?
He always does. What are you talking about?
No, he don't. That's cat. That's cat, bro.
Oh my God, this dude is crazy.
Right,
Oh my
so
God.
why didn't he guard Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs last year? Why?
Kawhi went right through that test.
Bro, he
Come on,
did
bro.
guard
Come
Kawhi.
on,
What you
bro.
talking
You be
about?
giving too much praise to this nigga, bro.
Oh my God, this dude is crazy.
He's not who you think he is,
just
bro.
talking about KD.
All right. He's the worst defender ever.
I never said he's the worst
Not the
defender
worst.
ever. I just said he's not a great defender, bro.
Okay.
He can get blocks. He can get blocks, but can he actually defend?
Last time I checked, wasn't he the black shot leader
I said
on
he can
but
get
he's
blocks,
a great
but can he
off-the-ball
defend
defender.
outside of the perimeter? You said he a small forward, right? That's what I heard you say the other day.
Yeah, he is a small forward.
So why does Nick Claxton guard when he was on the Nets? Nick Claxton guard 1 through 5, and KD only like 1 or 2 people on the court to the point where you had to keep switching.
bro.
Go watch his highlights.
You said what?
Go watch his highlights. If you think KD's a bad defender, go watch.
Come on, bro. Go watch his highlights. I watched him for the
defender.
Nets for years.
He just a
Well,
better
for a few
defender.
games. Come on, bro.
He was a good culmination with Nick Claxton. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody
But he
get
did
around
not
the
guard
Claxton.
outside the
They was
perimeter.
good together.
So he's acting like KD is a bad defender. He make players score on him.
Bro,
No.
outside of the perimeter, bro, he's not a good. He does not play good defense.
That's your opinion, so I can't argue with that.
He get you a few blocks, but can he get you a few steals? Can he stop the main scorer on the other team? No, that's not what KD does.
All right, okay.
Yo, listen, and I ain't gonna lie, some of that is strategic. So Greasy, because he the best player on the team most time, not best player, but the best scorer on the team most times.
All right.
But so they want to keep him out of foul trouble. So you don't want him playing the toughest.
So you telling me, right?
So that's just smart coaching.
So you telling me this, right? If Kawhi Leonard, right, with fucked up knees and all, can play offensive and defense, can go out there, guard LeBron, guard Giannis.
Bro, that's a different body structure, bro.
It doesn't matter. You play in that position.
Yes, it does matter, bro.
He said
it does matter, bro.
That's funny as hell, but it do though. It do that.
You know why it matters, bro?
Yeah, talk that shit, Iceman.
You know why it matters? Because he just broke his Achilles, bro. He's not.
What the fuck that got to do with anything, bro?
Come on, bro. Come on.
What that got to do with anything?
A broken Achilles, bro. A broken Achilles. Are you serious, bro?
Not funny.
A broken Achilles,
it's been 3 years now. What are you talking about?
A broken Achilles, bro.
It's been 3 years now. What are you talking about?
So he's not going to be the same player, bro.
Why he couldn't guard Aaron Gordon in the playoffs?
Because he can't keep up. He just broke his Achilles. Do you know what
he did not just break his Achilles last year, bro? What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter if he broke it last
matters
year.
a lot, bro. If you could go out there and average 30, why can't you play defense? What are you talking about? That's basketball.
Because offense is different, bro. Defense and offense. Me chasing you around is not the same as me guarding the ball, bro.
So Mikal Bridges could go out there and be offensive and defensive player, but KD can't because he got injured.
Giannis don't guard the best player. No, let me talk. Giannis don't guard the best player either. So what are you saying?
Most of the time he do though.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop lying.
Most of the time he do though.
No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't.
Now hold on.
When Jimmy Butler was high in the first, Bro, when Jimmy Butler was
But two
going off
things
in
can
that
be
first
true.
round,
Jimmy
Giannis
Butler
wanted
was
no part of
injured.
that.
We can't talk about last year.
Hold on. I want to say
Giannis was
two
injured.
things. Look,
He
two
has a
things
back
could be
injury.
true. Two things could be true. One could be true that you don't want your best player playing. Well, everybody not a two-way player. Even the great players that's probably great on offense. All of the great players or good
Are
players
you
are
gonna
not.
tell me KD's not a two-way player?
No,
He's a
but
what?
You say
Great.
KD's not a two-way player?
He's a great
no.
scorer.
But
Giannis and Breezy.
okay, that's the question. Is
never been
KD
on all
a
defense.
two-way player?
Yes, easy.
He ain't ever been on an
Hell
all
no.
defensive team.
Hell no, you fucking bugging.
First team, second team,
Yo,
third
look
team.
I
at
Never
don't
been
know
on
if
the team.
that,
KD a
bro.
two-way. Did y'all ever consider
No.
KD a two-way
No,
player?
he's a
I
scorer.
would. Nobody would drive on him on the hoop.
Only Barry.
Andre
That's it, bro.
76 got it
Only
right.
time KD is good in the paint, unless you got another big man next to him and he could deflect blocks here and there. But he's not guarding no good players, bro. That's
Okay,
cap.
okay.
You got it, bro. You won.
The
bro.
reason why his blocks was up so much
So,
because Nick Claxton was
in
playing
those
so much
finals,
defense.
let me talk. In those finals, when LeBron was going up, who was guarding? Who was guarding?
Bro, do you see
27 to
KD
28.
numbers in the finals, bro? In the finals?
Yeah,
Before
Who
he
was
he
won
went
guarding
two
to
LeBron?
MVPs in the finals. That's what he did. I
Before
saw
he
Who was
went to
guarding
Golden
LeBron in the
State?
finals?
Is this before he went to Golden State, bro? I don't want to hear nothing about Golden State.
Whatever.
He went to the finals before Golden State.
Come on, bro.
Now,
He was not good.
also,
No, he
What do you
wasn't.
think it took for him to get to the finals in OKC?
He had
go to
a
the finals
bad
without
game. He
Golden
had
State?
bad games in the finals against LeBron.
He only had one loss against LeBron in the final. What are you talking about?
What? What are you talking about, bro? He got
He
two
only had one
MVPs
loss
over
against
LeBron,
LeBron.
beating LeBron, and he went to the finals against LeBron.
And
his first
I
finals
think he only
with
scored like
OKC.
11
You
or
forgot about
15
that?
points in the last game of the
He
finals.
averaged 30. He averaged 30 in those finals, bro.
He averaged
What?
30, but what did he score his last game in the finals?
Bro, you know the reason
That
why they
doesn't
lost?
matter. He won't.
It matters, bro.
You
It
just
matters.
cherry picking
It
now, bro.
matters.
You just cherry
don't.
picking now, bro.
You talking like you
You
don't.
just cherry picking, bro.
Bro, I'm not talking
Come
about
on, bro.
average, bro. You can average this, but when it matters, this is when they come about James Harden.
It wasn't
When
his
matters,
fault. It was
you don't
James
come
What
Harden.
through.
matters is that he won MVP. That's what matters. Twice.
Where?
That's what matters, right?
For the league?
2 finals MVP against LeBron, bro.
Bro, he did that with
He
a
didn't win 2
70-plus
finals
win
MVP against
roster.
LeBron. Oh, so now it's that. It's because of that.
It's always been that. That's been a narrative forever.
If he would have lost, everybody would have been, oh,
you got
went
it, bro.
to-
You got it, bro.
That's been a narrative forever.
That's a narrative because you let your brain think that's the narrative. But the
I'm not letting my
reality
brain think
is
nothing. You went. You was up on the team in the finals, and then you lost to them. The conference finals, you lost to them, and you go join the team that won 70-something plus wins. They were already champions. What are you talking about?
So who cares though?
Now, all right. So hold on. Yo, I don't know if y'all seen last night's stream. I talked about all of this. I talked about, am I a Knicks fan? I even talked about all.
No,
of
that's
that.
why I'm mad. That's why I'm mad. I missed it because when they start talking about Nurkic and how important the ring is for being at the place that you stayed, that drafted at, yes, Nurkic rings and Giannis ring is better than the 2 that KD got.
You mean Jokic? Jokic. I hear you.
Yes.
Oh,
and Giannis.
Right. No. So yeah, so yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, and that's how I think as fans.
Yeah, Giannis got to hurt players to win. So
right.
If
No,
that's your
I'm saying,
narrative, then
so hold on. So for instance, right, with Steph Curry and LeBron,
I would never say they're the better players, but right now,
right. You see how you could say that Curry, you could say LeBron is better than Curry as a player. But the fact that Curry got all his championships with one team does that outweigh LeBron going from all of these different teams? How do y'all look at that?
No, I say that. Nah. Well, that's hard, bro. That's hard. To me, that's hard. Because at the end of the day, them two, to me, it was them two always going up against each other. KD added to the mix. You get what I'm saying? Them two, he already had 2. That he would never got a third one without KD. But
bro, that's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous.
Bro, they admitted they self, bro. What are you talking about?
That's ridiculous, bro. That's just insane.
You must be another KD fan.
A KD fan? Nope. But try again. I just go with reality. I just go with reality, bro.
That is reality. It's right. It's right in front of you, bro.
I think
So
if Kyrie was
here's,
still on
here's the
Cleveland
thing. This is the thing I don't get. This is the thing I don't
with
get.
LeBron, they wouldn't have got
So
without
Durant
KD.
goes to Golden State, and now it's because he was with Steph Curry. Then when they want to shit on Steph Curry, it's because he was on Durant with Durant. When Steph Curry didn't do shit in the
They
finals.
needed KD. They needed KD to beat Cavs. The Cavs and LeBron.
Bro, but
And
they
Kevin Love
beat the
and Kyrie
Cavs without
Irving.
KD, bro.
Bro, the Warriors was scared. The Warriors was
He was hurt.
scared
Kyrie
of
and Kevin Love was injured. It was just LeBron.
Yeah, the first
when
thing they won.
Bro,
Kyrie,
the
when
last
Kyrie-
time they lost to LeBron, that's when KD came. What are y'all talking about?
Okay, but LeBron still lost to Golden State before that.
Bro, you kicking
They were
some.
even.
They said it out. They said it out their mouth, man. With Kyrie, they never seen two players like that in their life.
Who said that? Go
40,
look for the quote.
40 for 40. They never seen that
Yeah,
shit
they both
happen.
had 41.
Come on, bro. Come on, like y'all. Come on,
Because
bro.
Draymond lost missed the game. 2 games? Was it 2 games?
Come on,
that he
bro.
missed?
That's not because of Draymond, bro. That's because
It's not because of that. It's not because of
Kyrie,
that they were up 3-0.
and LeBron, bro. If you going 40
It wasn't because of that.
Draymond wasn't even guarding them guys. What are you talking about?
What does that have to do with with them being up and Draymond losing games and they lost those games he missed? What does
Bro,
that have to do with
if a
who he was
nigga
guarding,
going,
bro?
bro, they both averaged almost 40 in the playoffs. What are you talking about?
Exactly. So without they
so
lost.
where is this Draymond shit you talking about matter? That he was out the game. He's not even a
It
factor.
matters because it clearly matters because they did not win without him.
It does not matter, bro. Draymond the one that came to KD, and they say it. They said it. He
what
asked
does
them to
this have
come,
to do with-
and then got in an
Okay,
argument with
if he asked him to come, okay, what does
Come
that?
on, bro. Come on, bro.
What does that have to do with
I could keep pulling the
Kevin
facts,
Durant
bro.
winning the MVP, bro?
Let me
Kevin
ask you
Durant
this,
buried
right?
LeBron
Let me ask you
twice.
this. No, right?
Mhm.
Since you bring that up, right? Why didn't he win against LeBron? Why didn't KD win against LeBron, bro, when he was in the finals? Tell me that.
Because they had Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade.
Bro, nobody want to hear that shit.
Well, it's reality. It's reality.
So-
Come on, bro. They
hold on.
had Westbrook. They had
LeBron
James
fans don't
Harden.
wanna
So
hear
what
that
are you
shit.
talking about?
LeBron
Hold on,
James-
let's really look at that. I really want to
Come
look
on,
at
bro.
that. Let's look
bro.
at y'all want to
It's
look
no-
at that? Y'all want to look at that
Go
game?
ahead, bro. But
Y'all seen
LeBron
that
fans
game?
is brainwashed.
Look at that game. Look at the stats for that game, Breezy.
We can check that game out, man. But there, I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta make it a short stream. But before we did, we could look at that. But yeah. Go ahead.
Man,
Yeah,
acting like LeBron wasn't playing with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in the stack deck. And they
It
stole
wasn't
2
stacked. It
games
was
from
just those
OKC. And they
It
stole
wasn't
2
stacked.
games from OKC. And they stole 2 games from OKC.
So Westbrook wasn't an all-star? Wasn't James Harden?
Harden was the
next
best.
year,
Bro,
James Harden
Harden was the
averaged
best
40?
player.
Come on, bro. Y'all, come on, excuses
Bro,
for
what
that.
are you
man.
talking
was the
about?
best
Too much
player, but he
excuses for that,
still he got busy.
Too much excuses for that, man.
Wait, hold on, Bert. Hold on. By this time, Westbrook was not an all-star. Let's be clear. Harden was not an all-star. LeBron James and his 2 compadres came in the league in 03.
Westbrook was a whole
Westbrook came in 09,
Westbrook
bro.
was an all-star, and he made MVP the following
definitely
year.
was
What are you
all-star.
talking
No, he
about?
didn't.
did
What?
not make that. No, he didn't, bro.
I don't know about
Yeah.
MVP. I don't know about MVP.
Westbrook
but
was
he
only
wasn't
like
all-star.
22 at
when
the
Bro,
time.
Westbrook
KD left,
went
he got
MVP until
his
KD left.
MVP. What are you talking about?
Oh my
Bro,
God. Put on the
Bro,
basket.
you lost.
Look it up. So
You lost,
Westbrook
bro.
was never
Like,
MVP of the league.
You lost, bro. You lost.
So Westbrook was never MVP of the league.
Bro,
was
he got
not an
MVP when
MVP
KD
during that
left, bro.
finals,
Bro,
You not hearing
look
me?
it up, bro.
Bro, he didn't win it.
Hold on. In the case of the Miami Heat versus OKC, we could see who got the best of who. This is KD and what he did in that series versus LeBron. Well, it went to 5 games?
Yeah.
Damn.
What's
Exactly.
this?
This man
Well,
said
you-
Westbrook was an MVP at that time, bro. Come on.
They beat him
let's be
4-1.
serious.
Nah,
Bro,
he was
so
an all-star.
hold on. So my thing is, Barry, now realistically, like I told you last stream, I really respect how KD did what he did. Hold on. Go.
Because it's the same reason why LeBron did what he did. But it's a difference when you joining together. All that whole team was constructed already.
It's not a difference, bro.
It is a big difference when you've been playing.
It's not a difference, bro. Stop
It's a
making
big
excuses.
difference when you've been playing.
Stop making
It's a
excuses,
big
bro.
difference
Stop
when you've
making
been playing
excuses.
4 years together and was the best team for like 2-3 years in a row in the league. What are you talking about?
That's a very creative excuse, but I'll let
That's
you
not,
sleep with that
bro.
if it makes
It's
you
facts.
happier that LeBron.
Somebody bring facts up about KD.
Nah, that's
y'all sound
that's
little
delusional,
crazy
bro.
over
That's
there.
delusional.
Y'all sound a
That's
little crazy.
delusional.
Over
This man said Westbrook. This man said Westbrook was an MVP in 2012 when they was in the finals.
Hell yeah,
Bro,
you
they
yeah.
wasn't even All-Stars.
Let me see what year
They wasn't
Westbrook
even
won
All-Star. They was
MVP.
like in the third league. They was in the third year of the league, and you talking about LeBron, who was
Westbrook
an
they won
All-Star already.
MVP.
Wait, was an All-Star already. Boss was an All-Star already. These dudes were
Yeah,
babies.
Westbrook
What are
they
you
won
talking
MVP
about,
until
bro?
like 2017.
So hold on,
2016, 2017.
hold on. Before I can
2016,
ask.
2017.
I want to
Yeah, that
ask.
was his first MVP.
It was after
And
KD.
the finals
though.
was in
It wasn't as
2012.
close, but it was after KD. But what you was about to say, Breezy?
Hold on, I wanted to ask, Barry, when you look at KD in those finals and you see the numbers, because he put up big numbers. You know, game one, the first game that they actually won, the one and only game they won. He played 46 minutes, 36 points, 8 boards, 4 assists. He only had 2 turnovers. He had 1 block. 12 for 20, 60%. Then after that, they lost all of those games. So, in your opinion, Barry, do you think that he was part of the reason why he lost to LeBron?
Barry don't blame it on Westbrook.
Harden choke.
Harden.
Now it's Harden. Come on, bro. This shit is out of control, bro.
You want
out of control, bro.
you want KD to drop 100?
Talk that shit, Barry.
And
You want KD to drop 100, right?
and then when you get close to the finals,
KD did play good though when you look at his numbers.
Yeah, how much you want the nigga to do?
what was the last game though? How much he had the last game?
The right jersey, bro.
The last game he had what is that? 32.
Oh yeah,
He
32.
13 for 24.
Any of them games he had like 15 or 12 points?
No, that's not cool.
Nah, he was hooping. He was in that series. He was actually hooping. He had 32, 25, 28, and 32.
KD scoring 15. No, that's not him, bro.
The game that they won, he had 36. So yeah, I agree with Barry. You can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? He said Harden choke, but damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna check Harden numbers because you funny as hell for that.
Yo, they were babies. This was like 2012?
What are you talking about? LeBron was a baby. What are you talking about?
What? LeBron was 28 years old. What? Oh, nah, yeah, bro. Yeah, you don't know basketball.
Bro, how long LeBron was in the league at that time?
Bro, you don't know basketball.
10 years. 10 years. What are you talking about, bro?
And how long KD was in the league?
What, like 7?
All right, so shut up.
Five,
Come on, bro.
Like bro, you're on another planet right now, bro.
You on another planet.
You're on another planet.
So if LeBron was in the year 7, and KD was in the year,
I'll be right back.
7 years. They both don't got no type of history. How many times he was in the playoffs before then?
Bro, you're on another planet right now, bro. You gotta come back to Earth, bro. You just screaming, bro. You're not making sense, bro.
I'm making a lot of sense.
No, you're not.
In your brain, you probably think you're making sense, but
if you got 3 players that consider all-stars, except Harden,
what 3 players?
Harden,
who was
that whole
all-star?
year they was talking about how good Harden was.
Bro, he was still a role player, bro.
Bro, it doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah, yes, it does. You just said it matters.
Oh my god.
You said it matters.
It does not matter. So you
Bro,
telling me
Wade and
you telling me Chris Bosh wasn't a role player?
No. Oh my.
When he got there, he had to become a role player. When he got there, he had to become a role player, bro.
Man, end it.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness, bro.
Nah, they had to make Harden a role player because he didn't want to play the 2 guard. He more of a point guard at OKC.
So you telling me
they had to bring him off the bench?
You telling me Chris Bosh was never a number 1 option?
Nobody.
He's a number 1
said that, bro.
Talking about.
All right, though. All right, then. So if he came to Miami, he had to become a role player.
No, he was the 3rd. Oh my god, this dude.
3rd option.
Yeah.
What is that?
That no means you're a role player, bro.
Yo.
So you think his skills are going to diminish just because he's a role player? Like he's not going to be an all-star
everybody
no more?
that's on the starting lineup is not. So if you only got 1 or 2 stars, who else is on the
Why you think it was a big 3?
Bro. You can
you're
have
scrambling
a big
right now,
3.
bro. You just
All
can't
they
find
numbers
nothing, bro.
drop. All they numbers drop when they got
I
except
appreciate
LeBron.
you, buddy. Now go ahead. I was just saying, shout out to Guy. I appreciate you. Go ahead, yeah, I'm listening.
Damien, I thought you know basketball, bro. Come on.
Me too, bro. I'm disappointed, man.
Bro, y'all kicking some bullshit right now. Y'all kicking some bullshit right now because I told
you
y'all,
just said
I might have been
the role
wrong.
player.
I might have been wrong with his stats, but he still lost. He still lost.
Bro, you said
Chris Bosh when he got to Miami, he was a role player, bro.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro, come on.
If you not an all-star, what are you, bro?
Yeah, he did play a role.
That's your logic, bro.
He did kind of play a role.
That's your logic.
Come on, bro. He had to play a
number
fucking
one.
role.
He did
What
play a
y'all
role.
talking about?
Y'all tripping. It wasn't like he was the first option. He wasn't even the
Stop
second.
bugging out. I'm not bugging, bro. Y'all acting like I'm dumb. Y'all sound dumb as hell. When you have
said
to,
that. We didn't say
bro,
you were dumb.
Come on,
you
bro.
Said you
when
were
you
dumb.
have to cut your role, when you a 20+ point scorer and you go to a team and you become the third option, you a fucking role player, bro.
Nah, bro, stop it.
Yes, you are.
Y'all looking at
Hold on. Let's slow it down, man.
So Clay was a role player when KD got there.
All right, so hold on. Let me ask you, Barry. I'm asking all y'all. Because when he was on OKC, it's clear that that's his team, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you could say that him and Westbrook was a duo. That's fair, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But that being said, shout out to Saint. What up, Saint? Shout out to Saint, man. And that's Kingdom, man. Shout out to them, man. I love it. I like them. Like, share, comment, subscribe to their page too. But do you consider that going from a superstar to a role player, Barry?
Bro, no, bro.
What?
He was an all-star, not.
So what is Cam Johnson?
Role player.
But he's a starter, right?
Starter, but he's not a. He's a role
starter,
player.
right? He almost went to the finals, right?
Oh my god!
He did.
Bro, your logic makes no sense.
Bro,
you don't know basketball, man. You don't know basketball.
Your logic makes no sense.
Bro, your basketball.
Mikal Bridges, another example. He was a role player. He got the opportunity
LaMelo Ball is not an
to become the
all-star. Is he a
number one
role player
option.
because he's
You
not an
become the
all-star?
star. What are you talking about?
Oh my god!
So LaMelo Ball is a role player, bro.
Who?
LaMelo Ball is a role player.
He's the first option on that team. Is he the role player?
Oh, is he a
right?
role player? He's not
the
a
first option. He's the star of that team.
I hear what they're saying, though.
Come on, bro. Y'all niggas sound dumb as hell, bro.
Nah, you saying you sound dumb as hell. We're not
y'all
saying
gotta really listen to what I'm saying. If you a star, right? If you a star, right? Just like Anthony Davis. If you a duo, anything besides them two duo, Westbrook and KD, after that you become a role player. If it wasn't LeBron or D-Wade, but Bosh, numbers drop. He was a role player.
Oh my god!
Ray Allen became a role player.
Ray,
hold on, you said all right? No. Hold on. So Ray Allen was going to
He making sense. I don't know why y'all.
Come on, bro. I'm not no dummy. I watch basketball. Y'all niggas
hold on.
Y'all just talking.
So you saying when Ray Allen was on the Milwaukee Bucks?
Fuck being on the Milwaukee Bucks. He came from Boston as being one of the stars. He
what
still
does that have to
was
do
a
with
role
your
player
skill
on
set?
Boston.
Oh no,
but
I'm saying this on Milwaukee Bucks, he was a star, right? And then when he went to Boston, he wasn't necessarily the star, but it's hard to say he was a role player, man. I don't know.
He was a role player, bro. He became a different. If you ain't the 1 or 2 option, bro, you a role player. Look at Joe Harris. Look at Joe. Look at
So Klay Thompson was a role player too when KD got there on the Warriors.
Yeah, he became a role player.
Wait. Time out.
Bro, what you been talking?
Did his number drop? Did his numbers drop when KD came?
Well, he still averaged 18 points.
Did his numbers drop when he?
And he went to the All-Star game. He went to the All-Star game too.
Bro, it don't matter. Did his numbers drop when he came? Bro, you have booty ass All-Stars all throughout the league, bro.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Shout the league. Yo, I'm about to step away. If y'all want to keep going, y'all can keep going. But I'm about to step away for a few minutes. Y'all cool with that?
So wait, hold on.
Y'all want me to shut it up?
Wait, what's going on? What I walked into, bro? Like I just.
But hold on, y'all want to keep going? I was about to step away for a few minutes. Y'all want to keep going?
What is role play like? As
I guess that's a yes.
Specifically,
yeah,
what is a role player? when would you say?
He thinks when you consider the role player, your star skills go away. Like yes,
I did not say your star skills go away, bro. You sound dumb. You sound dumb. Don't put words in my mouth, bro. What I said was when Chris Bosh came from Toronto.
You sound dumb. Yes, you sound dumb.
When came from Toronto, he was the main option. When he went to Miami, he became the third option. He had to play.
It doesn't matter because his star skills were used. That's why they got him for his star skills.
Why you think
his star skills didn't go away in Miami, but like when let me clarify.
I never said his star skills went away.
But you said he's a role player.
So what? All right, so go ahead. What was that?
What was that? Role player.
All right. Who's your? If your main option, right? If your main option, LeBron and D Wade, right?
Yeah, number 1 and number 2, respectively.
Number 1 and number 2. Anything after your stars is role players, bro.
No.
I mean, no. I get what he's saying in terms of.
What I'm saying is,
let me respond. No, hold on.
You could have put Bosh in their position, and he still could have averaged what he had, but his numbers dropped because he had to play a different role. And I'm not dumb by saying this shit. Y'all just laughing, sounded like really on some bullshit.
You say he's a role player, though.
You say he's a role player.
No. The thing is, no. He like from a number 1 to a number 3, his role got diminished.
But he's not a role player, though.
But in terms of talent, no, I don't think he was a role player. And now
exactly.
in terms of his talent and his skill set, no, he was not a role player. Now, in terms of what he had to do for that team, he was the rebound. He was the rebounder, the shot blocker. Like he had a role, but it just wasn't the number 1 role.
Exactly. We're talking about talent, not titles of role play. It doesn't matter.
But in terms of talent, Bosh was not a role player on Miami. No.
Facts. Thank you.
He was, bro.
Nah. He was a star. He was a star in Miami.
I can't co-sign that.
But I actually watched him in Toronto, averaging 20 plus, 10 rebounds, mad wild shit.
I don't think he's gonna be
not wilding like that on there because his role dropped. We
just going off of talent. We're not going off the numbers, bro. In terms of his talent and his skill set, he brought that over to Miami and still had that.
Anybody would tell you his role dropped. Like he had
his role diminished, but we talking in terms of talent. Let's just focus on the talent portion.
Did in Miami a name, you know what I'm saying? That's
the talent portion in Miami. In Miami, the talent portion was still there.
Exactly.
He was still blocking shots. He could still rebound and he could still score. He just wasn't called on to score like he was called on to score in Toronto because he was the he was the end all be on Toronto. So in Miami, when you got LeBron and D Wade, like you don't got to get caught. Your number ain't called on like that. But I will say this. If you go back to the games where LeBron and Wade was resting, he was the guy that had to show up.
This is what I'm talking
that's
about.
how easy LeBron had it, and that's the point we're trying to say. Versus
this is what I'm talking about, bro. You had to play.
He's talking about all of that. Yo, Leaf, he's talking about those 3 elite skills versus KD, Westbrook in his second year, or Harden in his second year, and he's talking about
KD, Westbrook, and Harden. You talking about the year that they made the finals?
Yeah.
It's not the same as them in year 15. That's what we're trying to say.
That wasn't year 15.
That wasn't year 15. That wasn't. No.
I'm just speaking in general.
That was LeBron. That was LeBron. That was year number 9, I think. I want to say that was like year number 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Nah, because he came
in
number
8 or 9. Nah, because they remember they was all. No, that was number 9. They came in 03.
Yeah, you're number 9.
Yeah, that's number 9. So they all came in. Remember, they all came in the same draft.
Like LeBron was in the league 10 years before this nigga. Like, come on, bro.
No, he wasn't. It was only 4 years. But needless to say, KD, Russ, and Harden at that time wasn't the KD and Russ and Harden that they became when they became MVPs and shit and on respectively
they were little
on their
boys
teams.
at that time, bro.
Yeah. They was babies. They was on their way, but they wasn't. They was on their way, but they wasn't what LeBron was at that time.
Yo,
bro.
by that time, bro, LeBron had playoff experience like to the T, bro. Wade already won a chip, bro.
We counting the first Cleveland years.
Playoffs like 2-3 years.
Wade already won a chip in 06.
We counting 06, 07 they made the finals. 08 they made the they lost to Boston. 09 they made the conference finals. He lost to Dwight. And 10 he lost to Boston again. And then 11 they lost to Dallas in that finals where LeBron had shut down. And then then 12 that's where they met up. That's like a good that's like a good 6 years of LeBron. Like 4 of those years LeBron was on Cleveland like basically the guy. And then 11 he kind of regressed because it was D Wade's team. And then 12 he became that guy again. But he was like, yo, D Wade was like, yo, you got to take over. And he was like, all right, cool. That's what made it work.
Listen, you can hear me? Yo, I'm about to dip for a few minutes, but this is Chris Bosh numbers. I heard y'all talking about Chris Bosh and being a role player and this and that. And y'all could contrast his numbers from Toronto to Miami and see whether or not he was a role player or not. But I'll be right back.
I don't. But here's the thing. I don't think the argument was ever the numbers. I think the argument was talent. The talent was still there, bro. Like he just gave you.
I never said that
the
about
numbers
his
just
talent. I said he became a role player when he got there.
He had a different role.
He had to become. He had to play that role.
So you said you talked about what they accomplished from 03 to 12, right? So imagine me, you, and some Barry, right? We them three, and we're like, yo, we dominate the league. Yo, let's join together and let's bully the league, right? You're gonna your competitiveness. Like you're gonna dominate the league.
Bro,
you're gonna dominate the league.
What are you talking about?
Right. I'm saying this to say this. I'm saying that to say this. And we go to the finals against OKC.
Do that
it's a mismatch, right? So now compare that to KD go to Golden State, and he's telling me that it was a mismatch when LeBron with those other two.
Hold on, wait. I want to interject real quick. Now
but before you say. It's just this narrative that LeBron fans they like to cope because here's
the thing about the KD situation. All right, let me get on that. Here's the thing about the KD situation. If I've heard everything from KD called up Steph or this, that, the third. If you go back to what Draymond was saying in that interview, they was recruiting KD the entire season because you be out of your mind. You be out of your mind to if KD is up for free agency, you won't try to get him if you could get him, whatever team you are, bro. So KD wanted to go to Golden State, win, lose, or draw. It didn't matter if it didn't matter if they blew the 3-1 lead. It didn't matter if they lost, bro. KD wanted to go to Golden State. It didn't have nothing to do with just Steph. It didn't have nothing to do with Draymond. They had everything to do about how they played basketball.
They still was recruiting though.
Yeah. No. They still was recruiting them, but
and he joined the stack team, bro.
He did.
Like LeBron did too.
Bro, LeBron team was not stacked, bro.
What difference does it make how they got together, bro? It's still elite talent.
No. Wait. Hold on. Let me interject with that.
Well, LeBron
so the KD situation. Hold on.
The big three was good, but they was not stacked.
The KD situation,
oh my gosh.
Hold on, wait. You got to remember the KD situation. Remember, they had to give up the previous team that they had before with Bogut, Barnes, and all the other role players. They had to let them go get money elsewhere. I remember Harrison Barnes signed 120 with Dallas that year.
Right.
He signed $120 with Dallas. Everybody else moved out the way. The only people that they still had was Iggy, Sean Livingston, Steph, Clay, Draymond. And then KD signed it because Steph wasn't making no money at that time. He was on an $11 million deal. He was on an $11 million deal. That's what kind of spiked it because KD could just sign there for a 26 plus a 1+1, and then eventually Steph got his 400 plus, and then KD could sign there again. KD could sign another 1+1. Where KD messed up at is letting Draymond talk him down because had he would have said he was staying, Draymond would have been out. Draymond would have been out because there's no way Bob Myers was signing KD over Draymond. It was no way. There was no way. If you had $30 million left and you can only sign KD and Draymond, who you signing? You signing KD.
I'm signing KD, yeah.
Exactly. So realistically,
but that's not how it went, bro. It ain't go like that, bro.
But the reason why KD went, I think people got the reason to misview, bro. Like the reason why KD went is for basketball reasons. It had nothing to do with
he wanted
LeBron.
to win. Period.
I never said it. Oh yeah, I never said it. I never said
it
it had nothing to do with LeBron. I said he just joined the stacked team. That's it.
He did.
He didn't want to grind.
He did.
He didn't want to grind, bro. So what did he do before that? Those 10 years, what was he doing?
It's different. It's different.
He made it to the finals.
Yeah,
the Western Conference Finals with 2 fucking rookies.
That's crazy.
That's grounded,
Listen,
right?
I put it to you this way, bro. Like the writing on the wall when I knew he was gonna leave OKC when they got rid of James Harden. Once they got rid of James Harden, I knew he was gonna leave eventually, bro. I knew it was gonna be the countdown.
They didn't want to pay him
because. Of course, but no, they wanted to pay him what they wanted to pay him. But the thing is, no. Harden wanted more money, and they ended up paying Ibaka. They ended up paying Ibaka. Yeah. They ended up paying Ibaka, and I'm like, yo, bro. Then they let Harden walk, and then it was basically Russ and KD for all those years up until that 16 year, and they was up 3-1, and then they messed around, blew the league, and then we all know what had happened. But I already knew KD was eventually leaving once Harden left, bro, because I already said everybody was on it. It was like, yo,
but
Harden
that was
one of the reasons.
That was the first time niggas seen somebody go to a team that just whooped their ass in the playoffs that you was just up on. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is definitely crazy. But listen, however it went down, bro, I'm over it, bro. The bottom line is, bro, he went there. Anybody that's saying Steph needed KD more, KD needed Steph more.
And yo, I wasn't too far off with with that Russ winning the MVP after.
Nah, bro, you was way off with everything.
I was only 3 years off, nigga.
You're way off with everything you were saying.
Only 3 years off. That's right after
bro, wait, Russ winning MVP. What year?
2017,
I think.
Oh, 2017 he won MVP because he had that 30-point triple-double. Yeah. That was an anomaly. Nobody had never seen that before since Oscar, bro.
Yeah, 2017.
Bro, you was stealing rebounds from
2016, 2017.
Hey, listen, you can say whatever you want, bro. Like, he got him.
I think KD left 2012, 2013.
2012, 2013.
That's 3 years.
Yeah, because KD had won it. Well, KD won MVP. What year? 14, right?
14.
2014. Okay, all right. So that would mean. Oh yeah. So Steph won it in 15 and 16 because he had that. He had back to back. Right. I remember that. But the bottom line is a lot of people saying, "Hey, yo, she got a." The bottom line is.
But if I really look at it like that too, like with the role player shit that I was saying, like. Once you're not the 1 and 2 option, to me, you become a role player. I never say say your talent. I'm not saying your talent is out. Is gone. But what I'm saying is your number's going to drop dramatically from what you was.
Right. Yeah, you absolutely right. But my thing is that
you're still going to be a mismatch to whoever you playing.
But if you're saying anything,
sometimes.
But if you're saying, but hold up. If you're saying anything outside of number 2 is a role player, then Miami was known as the Big 3. Boston was known as the Big 3.
Boss was to me. His numbers dropped from 20 something to like 18 points a game and a certain amount of rebounds.
So you basically saying Klay Thompson was a role player when KD signed it?
Yeah, that's what I say. He became a role player.
You say Klay Thompson was a role player when he got there?
He became a role player.
Yo, I'm done, bro.
I would have went with Draymond, bro. But I mean,
no. But how much he averaged?
Klay was still averaging a good 18 or like 17, 18, respectively.
Yeah. All right, but look,
he had the same numbers with Steph.
Though. How much?
He had the same numbers with Steph.
Be quiet. How much Spencer Dinwiddie average?
Dinwiddie averaged this year.
No, he's a true role player. He's a true role player.
Bro, you're not putting Dinwiddie to Klay. Come on, don't
say. Wait. Hold on. What Spencer Dinwiddie got to do with this?
This is what I'm saying. He averaged Dinwiddie numbers. That's 18. He a role player.
No, you wild.
Don't mention Dinwiddie. You got too many Dinwiddie haters on here, man. Don't mention Dinwiddie.
He's not necessarily. He's not necessarily wrong, bro. It's just all about who you play. It's all about who you play
Thompson? What?
No. It's just all about who you play with, bro.
Role
Like,
player
because,
too
he became the
crazy.
third
He just
option
giving
on
it a
that
name,
team,
bro.
but not to me, it's all about who you play with, bro. Like, because respectively, bro, like Klay Thompson, when KD got over there, he was still averaging 18 points, 18 plus points off of 40%, off of 40% from the field, 40% from the 3-point line, and 80% from the 3-point, 80% from the free throw line.
Don't forget,
hey, Joe Harris was averaging motherfucking.
Don't do. Oh my God!
Joe Harris. All right, yeah. Listen, hey, I gotta get on the road, bro. Like, y'all niggas,
I'm out of here, bro.
you losing me, bro. Like, you have me, but I'm lost, bro. I gotta get on the road. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
That nigga's the third option, man.
Oh man, come on. There's no reason to say Joe Harris.
Yeah, bro. I'm only using it as third options. Once you become like the third option,
Joe Harris was never a third option.
This is what your numbers start looking like. But nah, I'm not. I would never compare Joe Harris to Klay, bro. I'm not going like that.
The whole street. Oh yeah, you wildin'.
Nah, he said Breezy probably is at work or something. Nah, though, but it is what it is, man. You know, certain people got their perspective of how they see basketball, bro.
Now, when you say role player, they be taking that if they going too far. Like, I get what both of y'all was saying. Y'all both actually was right. To be honest, it's just that they taking role players.
Nah,
like
that's
what
I'm trying to tell him. He not wrong. In my head, you not wrong either. I'm not saying your abilities are gone.
Just because he's saying a role player, he not saying you're a bum. He just saying you're playing a role.
Like you playing a role. And niggas are say, oh, that Joe Harris shit was crazy, but I done seen Joe Harris motherfucking in a quarter bring the Nets back. Motherfucking, he scored like 20 points in one quarter.
Show me that game. Show me that game,
bro. You can look at it when he was getting blown out by the Rockets. He got 30-point games.
Who? Joe Harris?
Bro. Joe Harris, yeah, bro. He got 20+ point games, bro.
Yeah, he's just too inconsistent. He can never stay. He
And
couldn't do that every game.
Always been top 3 in 3-point percentage in the league, bro. Like, come on. But he's not considered as a star because you got Steph Curry on your side.
Nah, I don't think he'll ever be a star, though.
Nah, he won't, bro.
Joe Harris will never be a star. Joe Harris is like the water boy if he ain't have a green one. He couldn't play defense.
Nah, I would never disrespect Chris Bosh. But I just say he became a role player. And that's when in the Hall of Fame, he even said, like, I had to play a different role. I wasn't used to doing this shit.
Yeah, but he wasn't a role player, though.
Bro, he said he had to become a role player.
That, Barry. Yo, y'all stuck on a role player. Like, yo, you get what he's saying. Like,
yeah, I get.
If you want to make it another name, you know what I'm saying? But role player is the name that you're supposed to call it. He's not saying they bums. He's just saying he's playing a role that fit the team. That's a role player, technically. You don't have the green light. He didn't have the green light like LeBron. He didn't have the green light like Wade. He had a certain thing he did.
But there was a big three, though. There was a big three.
Yes, it was. But the first big three was first big D was KG and them. Come on, bro. That was the big ticket, big three.
Huh?
Ray Allen knew his role.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take all the shots. We're gonna play inside out. KG touched the ball first. He got the first option to shoot. That shit don't work. We going to what's his name? Paul Pierce. If that don't work, then we got Ray Allen for the 3. The same thing.
Word, but shit start in 3 weeks, man. Training camp in 3 weeks, man.
I can't wait for training camp. It's gonna be lit. I got to get me some preseason tickets. I get to see the game. Our Liberty looking good.
Yeah, I ain't been to a Liberty game yet.
Yeah, I never
I've
been to
one with my son. What's her name? I still can't pronounce her name. Iron Sue. She's the truth. Stewart the truth too.
Stewart, yeah, she's nice.
I've been to a Knicks and Nets game. We got our ass kicked. It was this year.
Now we got a good chance of just being solid, and I just want us to be solid enough to like next season. There's gonna be a lot of players that's gonna want to play for the Nets. I guarantee you.
Hey yo,
We're
how
gonna
the
be
fuck
solid.
Breezy? How's he writing us on his chat?
Huh?
Breezy, that shit said what up in the chat.
No, I think that's somebody else.
Big friend, oh, somebody got a fake Breezy page.
Now I say, what up, Breezy?
I can't see the chat right now. Y'all see it?
Nah. Nah, but fellas, man, it was a pleasure. If y'all get back on later, some room, I'm on it. You fellas have a good one.
I'm gonna holler at you too, Barry, whenever y'all ready for me to cook y'all, even though y'all think I was talking some bullshit.
Sure, bro. You said Westbrook won MVP the next year. I'm like, nah.
No, I was wrong, but 3 years to me, that's right after.
No, he won MVP like
it was
4
years.
4 years or
3
5
years after. It was 2016-17 season.
2017 he won MVP.
2016, 2017, bro. That's
Yeah,
how the season goes.
Yeah, same shit.
Word. I'm about to play the game, man.
Yeah, I'm out here.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Shout out to everybody that was here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get back with y'all in a little bit, man. Peace.